Win today for the Cobbers, Keith, but nonetheless a good rearguard action to preserve that lead.
Yeah, I think we knew we had a game plan, and we set ourselves up to be an ugly team to play against, which sometimes not ideal, because you're the home team and you're thinking you want to go out and you want to express yourself and you want to show free flow and entertaining attacking football. But we're respectful of the opposition that we were playing against today, and we needed to make it a scruffy encounter, because I think our players can play scruffy, and that's not being detrimental saying we can't compete with players, with other teams that want to play. But we just our game plan today was spoil the game, knowing that we could be a physical presence from set pieces, and we had good willingness, good endeavour, and a good desire to stop them from playing.
And that's 6 consecutive home wins now in league and cup. It's the oldest cliche in the book, but you're turning the PTS into a bit of a fortress.
Yeah, and I think that's not only by our performances. I think the supporters are playing their part in that as well. There's a belief and there's a noise coming from the terraces and from the seats that I think is inspiring the players as well, and it gives them that extra yard and that extra belief, and that's fantastic. And again, I think that's down to the supporters now getting a bond with the players, and I think that's vitally important. When you're at a football club, you want to be recognised, you want to have that association, and you want that praise from your own fans, and I think we're getting that now.
And the fans are waiting for you to celebrate in your traditional post-match way with the old punch of the air. Fairly subdued today, I thought, Keith, by your own high standards.
Yeah, to a degree, but. Again, I think my relationship with the supporters is building and growing and building that trust, because I know last season if an opposition left 2 up from their corner, there was screams from behind me that we should have 3 back, because that's what they've been used to seeing. And then again today they've left 4 up and we've stuck to our guns, stuck to our beliefs, and we've left 1 back. And again there was a silence that I think supporters think about. He must know what he's doing. And then we went and we're going to score from a set piece when they've vacated the areas that we know that we can exploit. So again, I think that's where our relationship's growing as well. That trust and that belief in what we're trying to do. Nowhere near the finished article, and we're work in progress. And I think the supporters appreciate that, and I think they understand what we're trying to do.
But as we approach the halfway mark in the season, reasonably satisfied with your position in the table. You stay 7th after today's win, but you're handily placed, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we're 1 point off of 3rd, off of automatic. A number of teams have still got a few games in and around, so I think it's 4 teams above us on 35 points. And again, I think the mindset is, I think a lot of people would have said, if you have a look at the 2 games, Exeter and Forest Green, that were both above us, if we'd gone into those games and got 2 draws, people would have been happy. I think now we've come out of the 2 games with 3 points. Again, another building block in where we want to go, 2 competitive games. And I said to the players after the game, the thing that I'm enjoying about the changing room is how they're going about accepting challenges week in, week out, and I think that's very important. We've got a change room in there they don't shy away from challenges, they don't shy away from confrontation, they don't shy away from the demands that myself and the coaching staff put on them. Take on board information very well, and they accept the game plans that we put in place. And again, sometimes we do work and respect the opposition, and some of the work that we do is on them. Who we're playing against, but the players understand that they get license and freedom to express themselves within the team framework, and that is something that is growing again.
And having worked so hard today, they'll now get the chance to let their hair down a little bit tonight at the Christmas party. You won't be there though, Keith. You're going to give that one a miss? Yeah,
I think my days of socialising with the players in nightclubs is probably 6 months past. So no, it's one of those. We had our staff do last week. We went out, had a nice meal, had a couple of games of pool, and a couple of goes on.
Did you win?
No, James Whiting and Alex Latimer are the official football staff pool champions.
Excellent.
I got knocked out in the semis.
That must have hurt.
Yeah, my partner Bob let me down. But he did his best. No. And again, we've got a good understanding of what's required. So the staff went out, we had a meal, and again, the players are going out now. We want them to enjoy themselves. We want them to be relaxed, but also when they are away, they know they're representing themselves, me, the chairman, the directors, the football club, the supporters. So the big clear message: go and have a great time. Don't bring anything untoward back to the football club.
Okay, onwards now, back to the football, into the Christmas period. 4 games in fairly quick succession there, starting with Mansfield away. Alan McCormack not involved today. That's a precaution though, is it, Keith, just to make sure he's fit for the Christmas period?
Yeah, again, as you can imagine, you know what Alan's like. I named the team yesterday, we did some work. He wants to know why he's not playing. He's declared himself fit, and I understand that. And what I love about the lad is he's desperate to play. He wants to perform, he wants to represent the football club, he wants to get out on the pitch. And when I told him that I've made a decision that in my mind I need to look after him, and I didn't want him to play because of the risk factor with the information that I'd been given. He said, at least put me on the subs bench. And I said, Alan, if I've got you on the subs bench, I'll put you on. And I know I would have done. So again, take that, name the team, name the substitutes, and as one of them, I need you over this Christmas period. The changing room needs you over this Christmas period. But likewise, again, I think it's very important for the changing room to win without Alan as well. And I think they can grow in confidence from that, and that will be a challenge for Alan. And I think Alan's excited about what he's seen and how the team, the squad, are developing. Again, we're bringing players in there like Michael Harriman. He's been not so much out in the cold. He hasn't been getting the game time, but again, it shows today his attitude's right, his mentality's right, and he's got the ability to be flexible and creative. Sean McWilliams has been out of the squad for a while. Again, chomping at the bit. We've got players now that are desperate to play, and I think that's vitally important for that change room. Not only for the ones that are playing. The important part is the squad has got a team mentality, and that's vitally important.
Good stuff today. Thanks for your time.